Episode 13, Confessions of a Female
Part
Swimmer.
2.
To protect myself, lying on the couch, feeling all teary. Who was calling, I asked. Mako said it was Asahi. Oh, and Asahi, knowing him, he leaves his phone on speaker, so I heard a lot of what he had to say.
Hey, big man! I totes need your help! It's an emergency! Asahi exclaimed.
Makoto wanted to know what was wrong. I knew before Asahi freaked out on the phone. My best friend must have gotten hers the same time I did. On this time of month. Now both of our boyfriends have to help us with this. At least my boyfriend isn't alone. I might text Hana-Chan to check in with her. Mako told me that he will be back and Asahi will take him to the store. Hana-Chan, are you alright? I'm just hanging in there too, you know. I didn't remember if we had any classes today. It turns out my next class was postponed to 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. normally when Makoto goes to work. I decided that Hana-Chan and I need to text her boys. We both gave him suggestions of what kind of products we needed. This feeling makes me upset. I really wanted to swim. Why can't I just swim? Right now, I couldn't believe that my bestie got it the same day. And I know Hana-Chan doesn't follow the same cycle like that. Our boys went off to the store, and we just talked the whole time before we heard back. Hana-Chan briefly went over our swim regimen that Tomo went over with her. She was currently staying over our apartment by herself. We just continued to catch up. The boys arrived at the pharmacy, and I told Mako in the text what we needed, and also ones I found that they said were good for swimming, as I do want to swim again. I'm the team captain. I need to be there for my team, including Satomi and Sei. Hana-Chan also wanted to swim. I asked her if she had a class this afternoon or had to work at Cafe Marron. She told me no to either one. Asahi also took the day off just for her. Asahi, you better be good to my best friend. It was awfully nice he took the day off just for her. Makoto and Asahi said as they were browsing Makoto and Asahi were browsing the shelves for us. It was a wild, rampant, back-and-forth conversation in the text that they had with us. Mako was telling us that Asahi kept getting distracted in the store. The makeup that was there. As Hana-Chan does love her makeup as much as he does. But even she knew that he needed to snap out of it to concentrate. Makoto searched carefully to find the brand I needed, and eventually he found it. But as soon as he found it, Asahi tried to take it from him. Hey, Asahi, Gou told me that was her brand, is what he said in the text message. Asahi almost seemed like he wanted the box all to himself in that text. Hana-Chan and I chimed in to try to stop him. Hana-Chan then clarified the brand she wanted. Asahi seemed to get that information. Hopefully he understands. Makoto was ready for the checkout. But as soon as he told us, but then after he told us that they found the products they needed, Haru and Kisumi just met up with them. They told us that they had to quickly pay for everything because they were too embarrassed to show their friends what they bought. Makoto said that He and Asahi will be back after talking to their friends for a bit. We also requested some snacks we were having cravings, as Hana-Chan really wanted choco mushrooms and tortilla chips. I never seen Hana-Chan eat tortilla chips and chocolate mushrooms. I wanted pancakes. I normally don't want them, but I wanted to try the ones they had at Cafe Marron. Considering Hana-Chan wasn't working there today, I asked Mako dear if he could meet up with me there after class. I asked if he was working today. He said he wasn't too. Haru and Kisumi helped the boys get the snacks Hana-Chan and I requested. Makoto checked out, and Makoto and Asahi checked out everything, and it turns out they told us that it was Ray that was working at the pharmacy they were in. Ray didn't tell me he worked there, but it makes a lot of sense since he does come from a family of doctors. I know he didn't want to go to medical school, as he is in the same college as Mako, Nagisa, the girls, and I. Makoto finally got back to me. He did buy the exact tampons that I needed. He did buy the tags too. Go-chan, I also got something special you can open up later. I used the stuff he gave me immediately. I was starting to feel weepy. I wanted to cry again. But he hugged me to make me feel more comfortable. You will walk me to class, I asked him, as I almost squeezed him so tightly. More than usual. Not so tightly, dear. Yes, I will take you to class, he said. I really wanted to thank him. I noticed that my hair was a mess, as I forgot to tie my hair back this morning. So Makoto offered to do my hair. He actually did a pretty good job. He tied it in a braid for me. I still felt weepy. I needed a rest for a bit. I rested in the bed, and he brewed me some ginger tea to see if that helps me soothe me from my pain. Before I dozed off, I contacted Hana-Chan to see how she was doing since Asahi came back for her. She told me that Asahi went a little crazy. He bought her every brand he could. He accidentally even bought her toilet paper and, let's just say, something he wasn't supposed to buy right now. And he got her all kinds of snacks. Hana-Chan said that he got the chocolate mushrooms she requested. And she also got the tortilla chips. But they ended up being cool Ranch Doritos. And even got some squid flavored chips, a jar of fried chicken, and mushroom flavored Pringles. And he even bought her a large liter of Dr. Pepper. Hana-Chan sounded like she was a little tired. Asahi was going to help her get some sleep. Makoto walked me to class after I rested at his place. The next couple of hours, he came back for me to take me to Cafe Marron. Luckily, it wasn't the day of the exam just yet. I was prepared. I've been craving those pancakes for a while now. I almost darted towards the cafe. Mako had to stop me from doing so. He held me onto me, and he saw that Akane was there. Hello, and good evening, Makoto. It's so nice you brought your girlfriend for a date, Akane said. Makoto nervously nodded as he held on to me. We took a seat in the stool where Akane was busting the plates and cups to prepare more food and drinks. The cafe wasn't very busy that day. The bell rang and another customer arrived. It was Ikuya. Where is everyone? Ikuya asked. Mako and I said hello to him. Ikuya said he was very hungry and he wanted to order food right away. So he ordered a mouthful of an order for his coffee. And then he just wanted some tempura to eat. Which I know, he told me that tempura is his favorite. Then Makoto ordered some pancakes for us to share. He asked for extra chocolate chips, knowing how I was feeling. Ikuya also decided to watch Tsukushi while he ate his food too. Oishi! I yelled. Those pancakes just looked so simply scrumptious. We both grabbed our forks and ate it together, and we loved every flavor of it. Makoto paid after we devoured those pancakes. We walked back to his apartment, and I was starting to feel a little sleepy. I decided to sleep at his place. Makoto handed the gift to me, and he told me to open it. I thanked him. I opened the gift. It was a new swimsuit, and he told me that it was a special kind of swimsuit that someone told him about. These special swimsuits help absorb menstruation bleeding? Oh my goodness, it was so thoughtful of him. I was starting to feel a little affectionate towards him, and he was too. So he leaned over to me to try to kiss. We both stared and smiled at each other. Then he blushed so hard, and I told him it was alright. Then we were finally ready to kiss. And it was our very first kiss. He wasn't the first boy I ever kissed, but it felt so right. After that, I was ready to go to sleep. Oh my goodness, what a day I had! It's just something that I think all women have to deal with, you know? In the end of the day, including the female swimmers. And I noticed that they still don't always get support on this issue. Regardless if they're competitive or not, they may not exactly have someone as supportive as their trainer like Mako. They could end up with a total slob who's just uninformed as their coach. They might not always provide the support medically or mentally that they need. And it's important to accommodate them through this by regulating their training even. I'm glad I have access to the stuff I have, but I know there's still some women athletes getting overshadowed by their male counterparts all the time. I used to feel like I could not be as good as my guy swimmer friends, but now I can swim in my own right. I'm starting to feel tougher, and my energy is starting to come back. The Hidaka girls better watch out. My motor will be running for the relay.